this is basically Patrick Beverly in a nutshell. Facts. And people really think LeBron wouldn't have been able to survive the physicality of the 80s. Facts. Kevin Durant should be arrested for this. Yeah, that's a murder. I wish I could fuck up my job as often as an NBA ref and have absolutely nothing happen to me and even get rewarded for it. More facts. Vince, T-Mac, Pierce, Iverson, and Ray Allen were all better than Kobe. Whoa, relax. Sometimes I get happy when a player gets injured. Whoa. 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 Now that nigga he got real demons in his head he gotta fight through, bro. That's the nigga that you gotta, if a nigga ever say that to you, you gotta watch what that nigga bring in his bag every day to school. You gotta watch him. You gotta get on his good side so he give you the heads up when he finna, you know what I'm saying? I miss watching LeBron cook with this weak ass move. He still be doing it, bro. Just watched it. Just watch him hit it on.
The good old hot take. The necessary evil of the sports world. Through the good ones, the bad.
All-time swindle. Yeah. Facts. Corniest team in the NBA. Yeah.
Ones and the downright atrocious ones.
LeBron has no bag. Cap.
We once again find ourselves racking our brains, trying to figure out how some people come up with this nonsense. But today, I've done the brain racking for you and found some of the hottest NBA takes on the internet. So, buckle up. This may be a bumpy ride. Today's sponsor is Rocket Money. To get in my head fandom by now. But I'm sick. I can't help myself. And I've got nothing better to do. So here we are. Our first take is one that's been floating around lately, and as a LeBron stan, it's really got me revved up. And the take here is that LeBron James has no bag. LeBron James, the 6'9" ambidextrous jack of all trades with over 37,000 points.
No, why the fuck? He hit that shit off the side of the backboard.
Has no bag. Of all the basketball takes I've had, the 37,000 points has no bag. Of all the basketball takes I've had the displeasure of coming across, this might just be the worst I've ever laid eyes on. In basketball, the word bag can mean different things to different people. So, does having a bag mean being able to get a bucket from anywhere on the court? Like this?
Hey!
Or this?
Bro, you can't be about to be the leading #1 scorer ever in the history of the NBA and have no bag. He's just a little stiff now, and he been a little stiff for the past couple years. So niggas forget that he used to be really, really shaking and baking niggas.
Or this?
Hey, see? Dropping niggas. Look, put him on his ass.
Having a bag means having the skills to break down a defender at any moment. Like this. Or this.
See, niggas just don't remember this. See, a nigga like me remember all this. Because I'm not a casual.
I got it. Maybe having a bag means a player can piece together moves and put together a combo that can get him a bucket at will. Like this right here.
Trying to defend LeBron.
Ooh!
Or even this.
Come on now. Wow. Butter
I feel
roll.
crazy for even needing to say this, but LeBron James has a bag. I think the problem here is that for some people, having a bag isn't about how many things you're capable of doing on the court, but rather how you look when you do it. For example, take a player like Jordan Poole or Jordan Clarkson or Damian Lillard. These are all players who everyone will agree have deep bags. But aside from a flashy handle and how they choose to get to their spots, there's not one thing these players can do that LeBron can't. Now sure, LeBron can't put together a combo like this, but getting into your bag can also look like this.
Ooh.
I get it. LeBron has always relied heavily on his strength and athleticism. He plays stiff and robotic. It doesn't look pretty most of the time. Instead of shaking his defender and using pure skill to get a bucket, he'd rather put his head down and go through a defender, or just look down at the ball before hitting the grossest 30-footer you've ever seen in your life. But LeBron does, in fact, have a bag. You don't just stumble upon 37,000 points as a perimeter player without having...
Damn! That looked like Michael Jordan for a second.
Stumble upon 37,000 points as a perimeter player without...
I thought LeBron broke Mike for a second there. Old Mike, I don't know.
Having a full arsenal of moves to deploy. He's got a post game. He's got his patented turnaround baseline jumper. He can take you off the dribble and finish with either hand. He can dribble straight into a pull-up. He can manipulate the pick and roll. He's got a filthy layup package. He can shred a double team. And considering he's a freight train of a human being, he's got a relatively tight handle. And why am I even saying this? He's one of the greatest players of all time. Have we lost our minds? Of all the things a player can do on the court, LeBron can do all of them, besides having the ball on a string while putting on a dribbling clinic. But if that's how you define having a bag, then so be it. Doesn't change the fact that this is a bad take. Now, this next take isn't from one fan, but from multiple fans. And the more you look into it, the worse it gets.
He holding on for dear life.
But from multiple fans. And the more you look into it, the worse it gets. Isn't from one fan, but from multiple fans. And the more you look
He thinks, no, the cameras is on. He said, no, I can't let him score.
This is the question. If you had to 1v1 against a NBA player to save your family, who would it be?
Damn! A 1v1 against an NBA player? Does it have to be a current NBA player? Because if it's a current NBA player, y'all niggas know who I'm picking. You know who I'm picking. Haslam, check up, nigga. Check up, Haslam. I'm giving that nigga the business. I think I would save my family if I had to play Haslam one-on-one. I think I like my chances. I think I like my chances there, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Now listen up, guys. You never know if this is gonna happen. So the first thing you want to do in this situation is visit your loved ones. Tell them how much they mean to you. And then say your goodbyes. Because, brother, they're all goners.
No.
There is no one in the entire NBA that 99.99% of us are going to beat one-on-one. This is a matter of fact. But despite this, the answers to this question would have you believing otherwise. Some people found some pretty clever loopholes to this conundrum.
Damn!
Like this guy who picked Kawhi Leonard because he wouldn't show up due to load management. And this is true. This guy picked Kyrie Irving, but he has to get vaccinated to participate. This man said Anthony Davis because he'd get injured 2 minutes into the game.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. That's wild.
I hate to break it to you, Anthony Davis would still skunk all of us on a torn ACL. Now here's a fan with some sense. He says, no matter who I pick, there's absolutely no shot I'm winning. But if I had to choose a player where I have the best statistical chance of winning, I'm gonna have to go with LeBron. You know what? Stop. Let's see some real answers. Like this fan, who says he could beat Draymond Green one-on-one. And to that, I say, no.
Bro, there's got to be somebody in here that says Udonis Haslam, bro.
You're not beating a 6'7",
niggas not beating Draymond, bro.
240-pound future Hall of Famer. The man scored 32 points and hit 6 threes in Game 7 of the finals. Draymond is going to take your lunch and watch as you wave your family goodbye. This guy says, give me Grant Williams. And apparently he's going to lock him down. No, you're not. Grant Williams is 6'6", 240 with a strap. He's scoring 15 straight on street clothes. Now, the most popular answer was pretty much any historically short player. Isaiah Thomas, Nate Robinson, Muggsy Bogues.
Barea. Nah, see, you don't want to play them little small small guards in a 1v1, bro. They're too fast, bro. They get the ball, it's a wrap. It's over with.
JJ Barea.
You might want to play. Here's a little strat. You might want to play a big sloppy motherfucker and just foul that nigga every time he get into the paint. Like, who was a big sloppy motherfucker? Like, it was like a nigga in the NBA that wasn't really coordinated. Like, play a nigga like Taco, bruh. And every time you get in the paint, just grab that nigga and make that nigga shoot. And then when you get the ball on offense, either shoot or try to run by and get a layup. That might be a good strat, bro. Or maybe not Taco. Maybe somebody else. That's a little bit. Like, maybe like Thabit. Like Hakeem Dabit. Y'all remember that nigga? Like Hakeem Dabit? Like maybe somebody like him. I don't know, bro. But maybe like a big sloppy nigga like that, though.
Rhea, and again, no. Do y'all realize just how quick and athletic these guys were in their primes? They're going around you, over you, screw it. They're going under you, and you're not stopping them. You're also not gonna post them up. These guys are built like tree trunks. They're dense. You're not moving them in the post. Try it, and they'll strip you before you even know what happened. Another answer that was really popular was, unironically, Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons will play on the NBA court and I'll leave him open for the three.
Because he can't shoot.
See, he'll just post niggas up, bro.
Guys, Ben Simmons is 6'10 with a 40-inch vert. He doesn't need to shoot. He's going through your chest and packing it every single time. Kendrick Perkins? Stop. He was
Nah,
6'10",
Perkins.
270, and the last time we saw...
Yeah, I don't know. Perkins. Nah, actually, Perkins might be a good one, bro. He's a big sloppy one, you know. He's a big sloppy one.
And play normal people was in high school where he averaged 27, 16.
Damn, high school, that nigga Perkins was averaging 28 and 17 with 8 blocks. Damn.
And
Nigga Perkins was like that.
It's not happening. No. Not a shot. Nope.
I still haven't seen a nigga say Haslam.
No. There's really only one correct answer to this question.
What is it?
And it's this one. Now, there's really only one correct answer to this question. And it's this one.
Just wish your fam goodbye. All them can hoop. Yeah.
Now, this next take comes from a fan who says we need to stop comparing Luka Doncic to guys like Larry Bird and LeBron James, and that he's far more similar to James Harden. Now, this is a really good take, because as much as people were hesitant to make the comparison a couple seasons ago, Luka's game has become eerily similar to Harden the more time that passes.
Yeah,
Their unorthodox ball handling that looks
Luka just posts up more.
catches defenders off guard every single time. The way they can dissect the defense from the inside out with their elite playmaking. The way they use their larger frames to pin defenders in weird positions and exploit mismatch opportunities. The way they lull the defense to sleep with 102 dribbles before initiating the offense, but have mastered when to attack and when to set up for teammates. Their change of speed and direction when they're getting to their spots makes them impossible to guard, since you literally have no idea what they're gonna do next. And of course, the completely unguardable step-back threes. Luka's game is strikingly similar to peak James Harden's. In fact, if we take a look at Luka's numbers, play style, and effectiveness over the last 4 seasons, and compare them to James Harden from 2016 to 2019, you'll see that...
Damn! Shit is identical.
Across the board, Luka has virtually become James Harden 2.0. From their usage, to their volume scoring, to how often they pass the ball and where they pass it, even down to the effectiveness of their playstyle. The only difference between peak Harden and current Luka is where they choose to operate. Harden scored most of his points either right at the rim, from the three-point line, or the free throw line, whereas Luka has a higher tendency to get right into the middle of the defense and operate from the mid-range. So, if Luka is just the latest iteration of peak Harden, then why are we so infatuated with him and his playstyle just a few seasons after crucifying Harden for an extremely similar playstyle? Well, because of this. In the playoffs, Luka's numbers go through the roof. But
damn! Why they coming for Harden like that, bro? That is facts, though.
On free throws and three-pointers to generate his
he gonna change it this year, though.
Easier time slowing him
Just
down
wait
over
on
the
it.
course of a 7-game series. If you can
He gonna change that whole narrative.
his long ball and prevent falling for his foul baiting, you can drastically alter his impact on a game-to-game basis. But because Luka operates on all 3 levels, the post, mid-range, and outside, his game is a lot harder to predict and reduce. Luka also embraces the challenge of the postseason. I'll tell you what, that man does not shy away from a big moment. Despite Luka's insane usage, the fact that he gets even better in the playoffs is the main distinguishing factor that grants him love and admiration from the same fans that would scoff at James Harden's antics the moments he would fall apart in a playoff series. So if we're going to compare Luka to someone, I agree with this take. Peak James Harden is the closest thing that we see in Luka today. This is a really good take. Now, our last take is gonna sound like a scorcher at first, But just stick with me here. This fan says that Michael Jordan is the only guard in NBA history he's taking over Steph Curry. And me personally, I agree. The only guard, both point guards and shooting guards, that I would take over Stephen Curry in some all-time draft would be Michael Jordan. Because really, there's only a few options that are even worth considering here. So let's take a look at who those options are.
Is Luka a guard?
The greatest guards in NBA history, you've got Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, Dwayne Wade, Isaiah Thomas, John Stockton, Allen Iverson, Chris Paul, Steve Nash, Jerry West, James Harden, and of course, Steph Curry. I think most fans would consider these players the greatest guards of all time. But as incredible as all these players are, it's pretty clear that there's two distinct tiers of players here. You've got MJ, Kobe, Magic, and Steph, and then everyone else. So right off the bat, we can narrow it down to these three options. We already established that MJ's getting picked first in any scenario. I mean, you could...
Why they disrespecting IT? Why they disrespecting him? Why they disrespecting him? He beat Michael Jordan twice. Why they disrespect him like that? That nigga should be up here with these, you know what I'm saying?
To ask me who I'd pick to run center on my all-time team, and I'm still picking Mike, which narrows our options down to Kobe and Magic. Now, I have Kobe ahead of Steph all time, and I think he was a better all-around player. But in terms of just picking a player, I can get one guy. I need a player whose game can gel within any system, under any circumstance. As great as Kobe was, I think his game was more polarizing than Steph's is. His cutthroat mindset and larger-than-life ego made him a legend, but it also put his team into some tough spots on many occasions. Steph has never developed some of these bad tendencies, and it's made him one of the greatest teammates in NBA history. So that leaves us with Magic. Now, I get that it's trendy to clown on Magic's skill set through the lens of 2022 and pick apart some of his deficiencies. It's really easy to say that a man didn't have a jump shot now that we've seen basketball evolve for the last 30 years. But Magic was, and still is, the point god. There's a reason why the man won 5 championships in 13 seasons. And just like Kobe, I have Magic above Steph all time, and I still think he's the greatest point guard to ever touch a basketball. But I'm sorry, I'm still picking Steph. What Steph lacks in size and defense compared to Magic, he makes up tenfold in shooting, and spacing, and versatility on offense. He makes everyone's job so much easier
What's going on with
by
chat,
just
bro?
being on the court. And his shooting and shot creation is so absurd that he's virtually a walking cheat code. If a great guard is the match who lights an offensive fire, then Steph Curry is a blowtorch and a gallon of gasoline ready to scorch anything in its path. So yes, Michael Jordan is the only guard in NBA history I would take over Steph Curry. And unfortunately, that's all the racking my brain can handle in one sitting. But before I let this go, if you had to 1v1 a NBA player to save your family, who would it be? Leave a comment below with your answer, and as usual, the hotter the take, the better. Or worse. Hope you all enjoyed, and as always, until next time.
Hey, W video, as usual, Jimmy. But Haslam, definitely playing Haslam, bro. Think I get a good chance against him, bro.